What's good, y'all? Now today, ladies and gentlemen, we will be reviewing y'all's NBA hot takes, bro. Now this is a twist on the last NBA hot takes video I did. If you haven't watched that, definitely go check it out, man. But over the last few weeks, if you guys aren't hip to the community posts, you guys got to stay in the community posts. In the community posts, I've been posting what are y'all's NBA hot takes, and I'm gonna be going through some of y'all's comments and to see which hot takes are valid and see which ones are mid. But I ain't gonna lie, most of them are mid, bro, and this just proved y'all don't know ball for real. But stay tipped to the community post for future reference, so you guys might be featured in a future video, man. But we ain't gonna do any more chat, man. We're gonna get to y'all's hot takes. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Our dream 2K subscribers, man, join the unlimited ones. We would love to have you. Now let's get to this first hot take, bro. Now for this first hot take, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This first hot take is absolutely atrocious, bro. This first hot take was submitted by Big Don 0999, bro. This brother said with a straight face, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you had to be high when you made this. You had to be on something, because there's no way you posted this sober, dog. This man said that James Harden is better all time than D Wade, bro.
What?
That's what he said. I know, that's what he said. Who wants to go first on this?
That is blasphemous.
Oh man. Now when you get into this debate right here, first of all, I know most of y'all are probably legit, so you guys probably didn't go back and rewatch Prime Dwyane Wade, but Prime D Wade was the man. Back in 2006, that run he had with Shaq, bro, was one of the ages. He was going crazy. But when we start off this debate, you cannot just look at strictly the stats. You gotta go into more depth. But we're gonna start with the stats. So the regular season stats for both Dwyane Wade and James Harden. Harden averages over his career has been 24.7 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.5 steals, half a block a game, and 3.7 turnovers. For your boy D Wade, he's averaged 22 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, 5.4 assists, 1.5 steals, 0.8 blocks, and 3.2 turnovers a game. Now, these stats don't show that Dwyane Wade is a much better defender, dog. In most situations with the Miami Heat and Spoelstra would always put Dwyane Wade on the best player of the opposing team most of the time, and they would assign D Wade to stop him. Did you see Mike D'Antoni or whoever James Harden's coaches ever do that with James Harden? No. So greatness isn't just defined what you can do on offense and how many points you can put up. It's defined, oh shoot. I just seen a bad bit walk by, but that's beside. I'm gonna edit that up.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
But I forgot what I was even saying. But Dwyane Wade is a much better defender, bro. Greatness isn't defined what you can do on one side of the ball, it's defined what you can do on both sides of the ball. And that's why I truly believe Michael Jordan is the GOAT, because of what he did offensively and defensively. But that's besides the point, bro. But what has James Harden done since he's been a solo act when he was with the Houston Rockets? When the team was strictly, let's not forget this, when James Harden was with the Rockets with Mike D'Antoni's offensive principles, that offense was run strictly through James Harden and Mike D'Antoni's beliefs of getting up 3-point shots, more 3-point shots than 2-point shots, and also getting up pick and roll offenses rolling, and also just getting up shots quickly in general, since he is the one who did the 7 seconds or less offense. You feel me? You gotta consider that as well. But also, let's look into the playoff success of both these brothers. Now, James Harden, my brother, you actually went head-to-head with Dwyane Wade in the NBA Finals. Let's look at the 2012 NBA Finals, bro. This was the season James Harden was your 6th man of the year in the NBA. It's not like he was a bum on the Thunder. He was probably the 3rd scoring option on this team. James Harden, you were more of a no-show. Yeah, I was ready to say you were more of a no-show than LeBron in the 2011 Finals, but that's a conversation for the other day. I don't think that's facts, but you averaged 12.4 points per game, dog. 4.8 rebounds and 3.6 assists. That's just atrocious compared to what you were doing in the regular season that year, bro. I don't know what you were on. Dwyane Wade, on the other hand, averaged 22.6 points per game, 5.2 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you also got to consider this is while he was with LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and just a much better supporting cast at the end of the day. Kevin Durant did his thing, but he was left stranded by James Harden, bro. No cap. But that was the only finals James Harden has gone to till this day. Let's not act like James Harden hasn't had decent co-stars. He's had teams with Chris Paul on his side. He's been on the team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie again, dog. Like, come on, bro. There is no reason for you not to have gone to an NBA Finals again. But know what you do? You don't have a good mentality. That's another thing that separates them both. Dwyane Wade has that dog in him. when he was hooping. James Harden does not. James Harden's always looking for a way out, as we see today with him and Daryl Morey's thing going on. Every time James Harden doesn't get his way, he either eats his way out or he just complains and cries until he gets his way. That's another reason why Dwyane Wade's a lot better. But let's look at the 2006 NBA Finals, dog. Dwyane Wade, after being down 2-0 in the NBA Finals, came back and averaged 39.2 points per game in the final 4 games, dog. He was the only player to do that, to average over 35 in 4 consecutive Finals games since Michael Jordan, Rick Barry, and Elgin Baylor, dog. That is some elite company right there. And did I mention that he averaged 34.7 points over an NBA Final Series while playing with Shaquille O'Neal? And it's not like Shaquille O'Neal was no slouch either. Let's look at the 2011 Finals. The Finals where LeBron James absolutely came up short. Dwyane Wade was the one who was, if you go rewatch those Finals, he was the one carrying most of the offensive load. D-Wade averaged 26.5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5.2 assists, while LeBron was in the, you know what I'm saying, in the corner, you know what I'm saying, not rising to the pressure yet, with 17.8 points per game, bro. Scared to take shots and all types of shit. But like, bro, and now we get to the 2013 Finals while he was also hurt. Keep in mind, Dwyane Wade was playing with a bad knee. He averaged 19.5 points per game, 4.6 assists, 3 rebounds. So that's just here to show that Dwyane Wade has actually made it to the bigger stage on multiple occasions and has won while also playing well. That if James Harden is so great and if he's on the same level of greatness as Dwyane Wade, he would have at least made it to another NBA Finals since 2012. He has not been to an NBA Finals in 11 years, bro. 11 years. But this man is supposedly greater than the Hall of Famer Dwyane Wade. Get out of here, bro. And if we look at the career accolades, obviously 3 rings to none. This should be the end of the debate, but okay, Harden has an MVP. Okay, guess what? D-Wade also 3-time all-defensive team. Great defender, way better defender than James Harden. Plays both sides of the ball. Like I already said, that already counts for a lot. 8-time All-NBA, 13-time All-Star. Harden, 7-time All-NBA, 10-time All-Star. Now, I know James Harden has a lot more. He probably has like a few years left in his career, but we have seen James Harden is not who he used to be over these last few years, bro. So to compare him to D-Wade is absolutely atrocious. And Big Don 0999, you should not be talking about basketball, bro. Go rewatch 2006 D-Wade, please, and come back with this argument, bro. It is pointless and is not valid by any means. Every time James Harden, bro, I have seen on multiple occasions where James Harden has come up short. Didn't I tell y'all last year, even when they played my Boston Celtics, he dropped 43 in game 1. Cool. What did he do next game? He only played good for 2 games out of the season, bro. Or out of the series. He came up short in every single game when the Philadelphia 76ers could have realistically won that series. If he's the player that you guys claim he is, he would have won that series with the MVP that year, Joel Embiid. So stop it, bro. James Harden has come up short so many times in the NBA playoffs. It's not even funny, dog. It's not even funny. He is I'm not gonna say he's a professional choke artist, because I don't think people give him his credit. Like I said, he did have to go play against the good ass Golden State Warriors, but at the same time, he is a choke artist at his finest, bro. And let's get to the next hot take, man. Now, the next hot take right here, I'm not even gonna go into too much depth on this one, bro. Zach Wilson's mom's friend, like the name, not gonna lie. This brother said, oh my, bro, what are y'all thinking? Jalen Brunson could be a top 3 point guard next year? Dude, Jalen Brunson has proved me wrong. Maybe top 10 point guard. That's debatable. But top 3? While Stephen Curry's still in the league. While Damian Lillard's still in the league. While Luka Doncic, if you want to classify him as a point guard, in the league. While Kyrie Irving is still in the league. Even Trae Young, dog. There are so many other people. I'm probably forgetting some people. Don't be on my head in the comments. There are so many other people that you can put above Jalen Brunson, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray. And this is just off the top of my dome, bro. I'm not even going into too much depth right now because Jalen Brunson has potential to be great, but he's just not there yet, bro. Get past the second round of the playoffs and we can talk, man. And also average more than like 25 points a game or something. Like, I'm going to need to see more than what... Granted, he showed up in the playoffs. He was like the only New York Knick who showed up in the playoffs. But I'm going to need to see more, my boy. Jalen Brunson, he's a good talent, but he's not near being a top 3 point guard right now. And then we get into the next one. Quinn Fable 5858. Wemby is a bust? Now, I do understand the Wembanyama dick riding has been getting out of control, bro. All the media has been riding this man like there is no tomorrow. They've been riding him like he's Riley Reid, like they're Riley Reid, and he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it is getting out of control. But to call a man a butt, it goes both ways. To do dick rhyme this hard when he hasn't played an NBA game, and to call him a bust before he's even played a real NBA game is atrocious. You can't call somebody a bust when they haven't even played an NBA game yet, bro. Come on, stop being on this man. Stop being so hard on this man. Let him show what he actually can do during a season, and then we can come back to this conversation. But this is just too early to be saying some blasphemy like this, bro. Now let's get to an actual other hot take, bro. Let's actually go into some more depth. Now my dog Paxton Ballard. Now this is a better hot take, but it's still not that good, bro. He said, I would rather build my team around CP3 than AI because CP3 is better at everything besides scoring, but every team he gets on gets better. Now, Paxton Ballard, I see what you're trying to say, bro. But this isn't to determine who the best point guard is. Obviously, CP3 is a better pure point guard than 90% of the NBA's point guards, and he's a better pure point guard than Allen Iverson. I don't think that's a question. But when you're talking about building a team around somebody, what is the primary thing you're building around? A good scorer. The Michael Jordan, best player on the Chicago Bulls. Was he the best playmaker? He could be when he wanted to. But why did they build around Michael Jordan? Because of his prolific scoring. Why did the Lakers build around Kobe Bryant? His prolific scoring. Why are the Boston Celtics building around Jason Tatum right now? His good scoring. So to say that he's better in everything than him besides scoring, we would want to build a team around him because of that is just blasphemous, first of all. Second of all, I don't think you know your history, just like my boy Big Don 099. Because when you look at Allen Iverson versus Chris Paul, Allen Iverson has been the guy on a team that has been to an NBA Finals. That has never been Chris Paul. When Chris Paul went to the NBA Finals in 2021 and choked, Devin Booker was probably the best player on that team, not Chris Paul. When Allen Iverson went to the Finals in 2001, he was that guy on that team. Now let's revisit that 2000-2001 season, bro. Allen Iverson during that year averaged 31.1 points per game, dog. 4.6 assists, 3.8 rebounds, and an underrated defender in 2.5 steals, dog. And let's go to the finals. He went through the playoffs in the East with high success, averaging over, I believe, around 30 the entire time. And then you get to the finals, and you got to understand, he's playing Kobe and Shaq. Did anybody even really give him a chance to win? No. But guess what? He won them a game, first of all. He got them one. He didn't get swept. Cough, cough, LeBron. Second, he averaged 35.6 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, and 3.8 assists, while the next best person on his team was the aging Dikembe Mutombo, bro. Come on, man. Give the man some props. This man carried a team to the NBA Finals, and he was still doing his thing even while he lost, bro. Chris Paul has never even come close to doing that, bro. Like I said, CP3 went to one NBA Finals, and during that NBA Finals, he averaged 21.8 points per game, 2.7 rebounds, 8.2 assists, and had 3.5 turnovers as well. And also, you got to keep in mind, he was up 2-0 in this series. And what happened? He absolutely choked, bro. And even in one game, I believe it was game 4, I'm going to correct that if I'm wrong, he put up 10 points in an NBA Finals game. One of your best players on the team, the second best player of the team, put up 10 points, bro. But we do not talk about that, man. When have you ever seen AI score 10 points in a playoff game in general, bro? That's absolutely unheard of, and I don't think that's ever happened. I'm gonna have to check my resources, but you can quote me. I do not think that's ever happened, bro. Also, for career accolades, AI has an MVP, CP3 does not. That shows you that Allen Iverson has been considered the man by a franchise, and he put a team on his back. Well, nobody's ever really considered CP3 that since his Hornets days. And if we compare the Hornets days CP3 to the Philly days, Allen Iverson, the comparisons aren't even close, bro. CP3 averaged 18.7 points per game, 9.9 assists, and 4.6 rebounds. And off rip with, like I said, with the scoring, AI never averaged less than 22 points per game while he was in Philly, and averaged more than 35 times, bro. I'm not even gonna get into the depths because I'm not trying to embarrass Chris Paul, bro. But come on, man. When you're talking about building a team around somebody, the primary thing you're building around is scoring. And if you're trying to build a team around somebody, you're going to pick Allen Iverson before you pick CP3 because of his star power, because he's box office, and because what you know, how many shots you know he can put in the basket. And you know he's reliable when it comes playoff time. CP3 is not any of those things, bro. He's barely box office. He's not known for scoring, and you know what I'm saying? This is not a popularity contest on who the better point guard is. That's obviously Chris Paul. But in the all-time rankings, I have Allen Iverson higher than Chris Paul. And who I would rather build a team around? It's Allen Iverson in his prime, and I don't think it's even close, bro. That was the last hot take, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all so much, man. This video is kind of to give back to y'all for y'all's support. Y'all have been going crazy in the community post, especially on that first hot takes post I did. So this was to show you guys I'm watching always. I'm always here to value y'all's opinions and to put y'all's opinions on display. Now, were they valid? But I shouted y'all out. Shout out to everybody who was featured in this video, man. I appreciate y'all. If you guys want to be featured in a future one, stay hip in the community post, man. You never know when I can post, dog. But if you guys want an NFL hot takes video or part 2 to this, just let me know in the comments, man. But if you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Join the 2K subscribers, man. Join the Unlimited ones. We would love to have you, y'all. Stay blessed. I love y'all, boys, man. I'm out.